The henchmen are actually doing really well, I must say. I've been able to play with the party window off. They're killing stuff very quickly. There's a big difference between hard mode and normal mode, as I've mentioned before in Eye of the North. So, you know, there's so many more spawns. They can all do this more and that. Like, I think the Charr here, actually, like I said, I haven't done research for this video. Oh, okay, here we go. We've got dialogue. Anmat the Trickster says, "Look lively, troops. Our lunch has arrived." Okay, and they're going to fight us with the Siege Devourer. The Devourers play a massive and awesome part in the Charr homeland stuff. Basically, do I spoil it? Do I spoil it? No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'll talk about that later. But they play a very big role later on. The actual arc for the Even Vanguard stuff, I think, is really quite cool here because it feels like very much a big build-up. Not so much the missions, but the quests in between are pretty brilliant. Like, you basically prepare for a massive battle, and you see all these different aspects of doing these different things with monsters to bring it all together. It's very cool. And it ends with a mission that, in my opinion, is... and I don't really know why I'm talking about this so much, but really, really well balanced. Like, I really enjoy the balance in that mission. It's hard, but it's also like you'll lose on it the first time, and you'll realise, hey, there's a bit of strategy here. Maybe I should do this slightly differently, and it's really cool. And you tend to have this awesome moment where nearly every time I've played it, I've lost the first time and then thought, okay, how should I rework this? And it's come out in my favour. You know, it's not it's hard, and then suddenly you get it right before it's frustrating. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we've got Mandragores here. Lots of Mandragores in the Charr homelands. No Mandragores in pre-Searing Ascalon, thankfully, which is pretty brilliant. These ones don't seem to be as bad as the ones in Nightfall, though. Thank God. Did we actually take out the Siege Devourer a bit? I think we did, didn't we? The bar's not going down very quickly. Ugh, see, they're still annoying as hell, though, because they block pretty much everything you throw at them. Right, okay, more dialogue. Some Charr supply carts here. Prepare for battle, pray. You will find no mercy here. Gwen says, "You're the ones who will be begging for mercy." Good, impudent whelp. I shall skewer your body and devour your carcass whole. I always wonder if I should actually like growl when I read stuff like that. I always feel like such a twat when someone like, what's a good example? This isn't a great example, but sort of when the dialogue's like screams loudly, you know, a big AH in capital letters. I never know whether I should just be like, ah, or just say, ah, you know, I guess it's, I guess if you're confident enough, you can pull it off and it won't sound weird. But if you're like me and you're very conscious of the fact you're sort of acting, if you will, it seems a bit off. I don't know. I was always fine with acting, you know. I guess most schools do it, at least here in England, you know. Drama was like a compulsory subject for a very long time. I never took it for GCSEs or anything. But is that supply cart done? No, it's not. Are we going to need some explosives to blow them up? I love these supply carts, though. These are cool. But yeah, I always... anyway, my point was I always had a bit of fun on the old drama. I never found it too bad. I need some explosives. I may have to cut it until I find some. They don't despawn, do they? No. Oh, well, I don't need to cut it at all. Here we are. Did I give Gwen full back? I did! Awesome. Okay, sweet. Charge supply carts. Drop them down. Please blow up. Please blow up. Ooh! Oh, I see. It's the bomb that's on a time delay. Brilliant. If only... You see, one thing that's really annoyed me with this Let's Play, the whole way through, from Prophecies right the way up till now as I'm filming, and there's nothing I can do about it, is effects volume. The way you have to sort of lower the volume so that you can actually hear my voice. In the game, if you raise effects volumes, if you max it out, there's a lot of sound effects in cutscenes and things that you guys have missed out on in the Let's Play because they're simply so quiet compared to combat noises that I have to lower the volume so low that the combat doesn't completely overpower my voice. But in order to hear them in the cutscene, you have to have the effect volume like super high. Like for example, some of you might not be aware, there's footstep noises in this game. As I'm running around here, you should be hearing a you know, actually hearing stuff. But it's basically muted because if I actually raise the effect... In fact, I'll demonstrate it. Hell, why not? Look, here we got effects volume. That's how low I have to have it. If I raise it... You should be able to hear some footsteps right now. And all kinds of different things, like a big explosion back there where we were at the cart. But here, I may as well demonstrate this as well, actually. If we get into a fight with some Charr, you'll hear, you just won't be able to hear me anymore. I don't know where I want to go. We've assaulted everything, but the garrison strength's still, like, all the way up. Am I doing something? I'm clearly doing something wrong. Oh, there's another siege devourer. Let's go to that. I'll speed this up while I run back along this path, guys. I'm sure you don't want to see this. Oh, just look at how amazing this looks. Brilliant. It's like how the Echo Vald would be before it turned to became petrified, don't you think? Oh, okay, here we are. Here's the other siege devourer. I think this is the last thing. Gwent says, hand over the devourer, you mangy beasts. And they say, we don't take orders from prey, and we never walk away from a fight. Okay, brilliant. Who didn't expect that? So yeah, I did just notice when I was running along there, I don't know why, but Fraps crashed. I hope that's... I had to reinstall Fraps, basically. After the whole Eurogamer thing, because it's a little bit complicated. I'm hoping it's not going to keep crashing on me here, and I'm hoping everything's kind of still been recorded, so that's fun to know that this might all have gone to waste. But there we go. Oh, the Devourer actually speaks. It says, you must find some explosive charges before you can fire the Siege Devourer. Okay. Alright, I didn't actually realise we could do that in this mission. But I don't have any charges, they didn't drop any. Oh, but now I've told you guys we can do it, so I can't just walk off. Yes, I can. We'll see it. Don't worry. We'll see. Oh, okay. Wait. No, those are just scale. All right. No, we'll see it later. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We will see that later. There's a lot to do with the Devourers here. One thing before we attack the camp. Let's look over here. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that huge thing? This thing is massive. It's like a giant spine that runs all the way down here, and you will see it on your world map, and it is huge. Oh, here's the scale. Remember what I was talking about with potentially one of the Elder Dragon champions being buried beneath the ice at Drakkar Lake? Well, he's not the only one in Eye of the North. I can't remember if I said this. You can actually find lots of hints of lots of the Elder Dragons and their potential champions in Eye of the North, because, of course, Arenanet knew what the plot of Guild Wars 2 was going to be when they made this. I can't remember. I don't think it has been officially confirmed yet. But this is either Kralkatorrik we're looking at here, fallen asleep, and just over the years and over the millennia, rocks have sort of formed up along his side and trees have grown on him and shit. And he's asleep, and he's there, right there, one of the primary antagonists of the next game. Or this is just one of his champions. I don't know which. All I know is that I love the design of this dragon here. Kralkatorrik in Guild Wars 2 looks like a very traditional Western-looking dragon as far as we can see from concept art, which is a shame. I've talked about it before. That thing reminds me of, if you guys have ever played Shadow of the Colossus, I think it's the 13th Colossus, like a giant worm that flies around above a desert. He kind of reminds me of that, and that was my favourite Colossus in that game. So, yeah, just brilliant. We do know, though, that Kralkatorrik, particularly if you've read the novels, and I won't spoil it too much. I'm still thinking of maybe doing a video to sum up those novels. I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, we're here at the camp. I'm going to stand here. It says, defeat Harvest Soul Rain. Someone will actually come at us. One of their Devourers will slowly walk towards us, and we can pick him off. I think I need to move forward a bit first, though. But, yeah, I won't spoil the plot of the novels too much. Is it going to come? There we go. See it coming there? Oh no, don't walk off, don't worry. Come on. Oh, I say, where are the Vanguard captives? What have you done to them? Why is he walking back? This is madness. You slaughter your way through my camp and demand information from me. You'll find no answers here, only death. Gwen says, death is what we seek. It suits your kind well. You dare speak to me as an equal? The Shamans command here, and we command you to die. Fantastic. Okay, well, the Devourer is not coming. Maybe that only happens in hard mode. I'm not sure. Anyway, back to my point. We know that Kralkatorrik's up here, basically. When he, in the intervening years between this game and the second game, particularly you'll learn all about it if you read Edge of Destiny, which isn't a great book, but the stories that it's about, which were written obviously by Rhys Osby and Jeff Grubb, are fantastic. The stories basically is about the rise of Kralkatorrik, who was the most recent Elder Dragon to wake up. And we do know from that, he flies from somewhere in the Charr homelands all the way over Ascalon and ends up landing here where we found Glint. I'll go into that more later, but there is a very definite reason for that. If you guys haven't read the books, it's very, very good. But basically, he flies there and leaves this big brand. Anyway, this is another reason why we think this could be Kralkatorrik, because it's kind of in position for where he flew. But yeah, okay, so let's keep going. Charr Seekers. Basically, this can be a little bit hard, a little bit of gameplay chat here for you. Can be a little bit hard. You've just got to be careful that you don't over aggro. You see here I've aggroed 3 groups. Generally, not a fantastic idea. Just back up if you see it happen. Like, I've got Talon with me. This is the reason why... Oh my god, my screen's lagging like mad. Oh, what is happening to my computer? Why? It never used to lag. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, guys, I may have to cut the recording here. I may have to cut the recording. Holy shit. Oh my god, 3 FPS. Yeah, give me a second. There we go. All I had to do was turn it off, export from Audacity, and then bring it back on, and then we're fine. Yeah, so just be careful not to over aggro. As you can see, normal mode, pretty easy, pretty brainless. That's a big skull there. That's pretty awesome. Is it a skull? I don't know. It's something weird. This is like... These are like giant devourer, like, corpses, don't you think? Kind of? I don't know. Yeah, well, it's kind of easy. Just don't over aggro. In hard mode, it can be a bit of a pain in the arse. And here you get 2 people. Harvest Soul Rain and Gordon Grief Giver. And now I'm wishing I'd done my research, because Harvest Soul Rain could be... Do you remember when ages ago back near Gunner's Hold we killed all those Charr and I said there was supposed to be dialogue there but it didn't come up for me? I think Harvest no, they didn't mention Harvest. No, never mind. But yeah, Harvest Soul Rain. I do recognise the name. I don't know why. Maybe I'll put an annotation or a note there in the editing. There you go. Kill him and you've completed the mission. We get another... We get to find out where the hell the prisoners were, or whether the prisoners are still here. The Charr Prisoner.
A lot of dead Charr, but no sign of the Ebon Vanguard.
Aye, I can see why the girl hates them. They fight well. And dirty.
Come, that Buka girl has gone crazy.
Die, you mongrel!
Gwen, what are you doing?
I'm doing my job. Killing Charr.
And you'll never see your friends alive.
Hold on, Gwen.
Why? He's a Charr. No better than the rest.
The Charr you killed are no friends of mine, Mouse. They captured my warband and your precious soldiers. Both are marked for death.
What do you mean? Speak clearly or I'll let her finish the job.
The Charr here were members of the Shaman caste. They led us into worshipping false gods. My warband disagreed with the Shamans, and they were captured, as were your people.
He's lying. All Charr are evil.
Some of us are more evil than others.
What happened to the others?
I want a deal, mate.
What happened to our people?
I need your aid to rescue my people. You need mine to find yours.
And we can trust you?
No. But if the mouse kills me, you'll lose the chance.
All right. Let him out.
No!
We have a deal, Charr. But I'll be watching you.
I am Pyre Fierceshot. Your enemies are mine.
You try anything, and I will personally gut you.
I would expect no less from one such as you.
That's got to be up there as one of my favourite cutscenes, and Fraps lagged out during it, so I have no idea how I'm going to fix that. But yeah, that's brilliant. The plot's thick, and I love this kind of little alliance we have here. Something really interesting about Pyre Fierceshot. Do you remember the first Charr we ever met, ever? That guy that we were sort of chasing around pre-Syrian, there were all those quests about him being there, and sort of people trying to track him down through the catacombs, all that stuff. That's Pyre Fierceshot's father, and we killed him years ago before the searing. It's brilliant. I also love how Pyre in that cutscene, Gwen's like, "You're all evil," being a bit of a racist bitch, and he turns around, he doesn't even deny it, but he's like, "Yeah, some of us are more evil than others." That's a brilliant line. Maybe a bit cliche, but I liked it. Alright, we'll read this out, just because I want to zone out, and I guess that'll be where the episode ends. If we had to find your Ebon Vanguard, we must first rescue my warband. I have fought alongside them since birth. Like me, they have been branded as heretics by Hierophant Burntsoul, that's the guy that was mentioned in the dialogue, who sent the Charr Shamans Scorch Maw-Claw to hunt us. My warband is now held by Maw-Claw's chief torturer, Flame Master Maultooth. So we're going to learn a lot about like their religion and basically why they were worshipping the Titans and stuff here. I've talked a lot about it in the Let's Play, but you'll notice we didn't ever learn much about it in-game, and that's because a lot of this lore wasn't written until Eye of the North, and indeed even through Eye of the North we won't learn that much. It's mostly through an outside article that was released released about the same time called The Ecology of the Charr, which I have linked to on numerous occasions. And indeed, when we were in pre-searing, all the descriptions I did for those videos were from The Ecology of the Charr. It was very cool, a lot of information, but we will definitely learn a lot more in Eye of the North here. Anyway, the Shamans once led us into worshipping the Titans, but with the death of those false gods, they now seek to install a new set of deities, the beasts you call Destroyers. Also, do you notice how similar the Titans and the Destroyers kind of look? So I think it's quite cool how the Charr decided to jump from one to the other like that, particularly considering they're the Flame Legion. Well, at Guild Wars 2 they're called the Gold Legion, which is quite hilarious because they've just been completely shunted aside and nobody likes them. Anyway, Scorch's base is here at Doomlore Shrine, northeast of here. Rescue my friends and we may find where Burnt Soul has taken yours. So this Doomlore Shrine, that's it, a shrine. That's the only outpost we get in the whole Charr homelands. Charr worshipping Destroyers, that's madness, we must help. So it all ties in, you see. The Destroyers are everywhere. It's all about the Elder Dragons. We're fighting the fight we'll be fighting in Guild Wars 2. I never noticed that there was a cave there. That's awesome. How I wish to go in there. Alright, well there we go. Okay, so our next goal is to the Dadler Uplands, where we'll see lots of cool stuff with these new monsters called like armored sauruses and stuff. We'll learn about this guy in the bushes that's been talking to us. Just generally some quite cool stuff coming up. I'm so scared my Fraps is going to break. I may have to do like a clean install of Windows or something. Just kind of, as one of my friends says, clean all the gremlins out. But yeah, okay guys. I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It's so good to be back doing Eye of the North. Can't wait. I'm off to film a Bioshock episode. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a wonderful day, guys.